You are the one that is making the choices. You are the one that is doing the work to change your life. I battled with anxiety, depression, overwhelming stress, and even experienced those dark moments when you wonder if it's all worth it. We make difficult decisions all the time, like all the time, every moment. So it's just a matter of choosing your heart. Hi there, bliss seekers. Welcome to A Wholistic Journey, Choose Your Heart podcast. I'm Steph, your host, a licensed mindfulness life coach, intuitive, and Reiki practitioner. And I am so grateful that you are here. And I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself and this podcast. And if you noticed, I spelled holistic with a W. No, I did not spell it wrong. I spell it with a W because in this space, this is about wholeness. We embrace the whole person, mind, body, soul, and spirit. I combine a variety of mindfulness life practices. No, wait, this is not a meditation podcast. I know that's what you're probably thinking. And if not, okay, good for you. I'm talking about mindfulness life practices, both mental and physical, holistic modalities, and some intuitive guidance through oracle decks. Why oracle decks, you ask? Because mindfulness isn't just about calming the mind. It's about connecting deeply with the essence of who we are. By weaving in those tools like oracle readings, we honor the wholeness of mind, body, soul, and spirit. These practices, they help us tap into the wisdom within us and around us, offering insight and clarity on our journey. Now, even though I am a licensed coach, I actually prefer to call myself a guide because I believe that you are the hero of your own story. A coach often leads and bears some level of responsibility for another's success, but a guide walks beside you, offering support, insight, and tools to empower you to find your unique path. Because at the end of the day, you are the hero of your own story. Like I said, you are the one that is making the choices. You are the one that is doing the work to change your life. Now, in this podcast, I'm simply here to be that guide. I want to create a safe space and a supportive space for your journey to unfold. Now, before I get into what this podcast is all about, I want to share a bit about my journey because the path that led me here was really not an easy one. And it's been my own struggles that now fuel my passion for guiding others. It's the reason why I decided to do this. So, okay, why am I even here? Why am I doing this? That's what this episode's about. Honestly, it's because I want to help people help themselves and bring awareness to the power that we all have within us to transform our lives. Now, it may not seem like it, but for much of my life, I battled with, still a little bit, anxiety, depression, overwhelming stress, and even experienced those dark moments when you wonder if it's all worth it. Now, I'm going to give a trigger warning, but yeah, I'm talking about suicidal thoughts. I was living a life that didn't feel like my own. I didn't love myself. And if I'm being honest, I didn't even like myself. I was buried under layers of other people's judgments, criticisms, and expectations, always wearing a mask just to get through each day. And to top it off, these emotional struggles were only made worse by physical symptoms like migraines, panic attacks, chronic pain, swelling in the body, fibromyalgia, and digestive issues that seemed to control my life entirely. The funny thing is that I don't think most people knew. Some wouldn't even believe me because of the stigma that we put on what depression looks like. We get so good at hiding behind that mask, don't we? We don't live as our authentic selves. If this resonates with you, you know what I'm talking about. Because we get in our heads, and sometimes that's the only person we show the truth to. Even if the truth was that I was deeply unhappy, I wasn't even living authentically in that unhappiness. It was just all hidden. I mean, could they see that I was in pain or uncomfortable at times? Sure, if I couldn't really hide my physical symptoms. But even those you get good at hiding when you experience pain or discomfort for so long. No one really knew the depths of my unhappiness. It gets to the point that you don't even want to tell your closest friends or family members for fear of what they're going to say. How are they going to see you? How are they going to treat you? Are they going to put a label on you like mental health issues? And I don't know about you, but for me, that was a super tough pill to swallow, right? Just that term, mental health issues. Because I was like, wait, no, it's not in my head if I feel those symptoms. They're real. And I have these real health issues. And I tried everything. Doctors, pills, you name it. But nothing truly helped. Sometimes the meds made things worse because then you have to deal with the side effects. And you know how that goes if you take any kind of medication. Well, and that's just my experience, but those side effects can be a real struggle. Anyways, nothing seemed to touch the pain or the constant fear that came with it. And I'm talking about not just the physical pain, but the emotional pain. Like, is this going to last forever? Is this going to be forever? Is this my life now? It wasn't until I stumbled onto the idea of the mind-body connection that something clicked. And I remember thinking, well, nothing else is working, so why not? Let's just give it a shot. And little did I know that that decision would change everything. I mean, my entire way of living, my entire way of being. Through mindfulness practices and other holistic tools, I found my way back to myself, my authentic self. And I'm now medication free, and my life has transformed in ways I couldn't have imagined. Mindfulness isn't just a tool I use. It's become a way of life for me. And it's a constant journey of growth and embracing each moment. And I can honestly say, I am living a better quality of life. And it only keeps getting better and better. Okay, so what can you expect here? Together, we will explore the incredible power of the mind and its ability to transform our lives for the better. We'll embrace positivity, self-care, and mental well-being to live happier, more fulfilling lives by diving into motivational insights, mindfulness exercises. No, I don't just mean meditation, but we'll get into that another time. And other holistic practices that nurture the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. I'll also be blending in intuitive guidance through some of my oracle decks to offer a little universal insight along the way. My hope is that this podcast will empower you to become that hero of your own story, like I mentioned before. My role isn't to tell you what to do. Okay. I'm here as a guide, a support, and a fellow traveler on this path. Whether you're looking to reduce your stress, deepen your self-awareness, or simply find more joy in everyday life, I want this podcast to be a safe space where you can grow and explore at your own pace. I want to bring awareness to what mindfulness life practices really are, what is all out there, because, and I'm going to say this like a million times, it is not just meditation, okay? Get it out of your head. Well, we'll get into meditation another day, but I believe that the power to change lies within each of us. And if you're ready to embrace a life of authenticity, growth, and joy, then you're in the right place. And I'm going to bring awareness to different approaches and tools because what resonates with me may not resonate with you. And that's okay. I tried so many things in my own journey, and I'm learning about new ones all the time. And the ones that truly clicked changed my life, but maybe the ones that didn't could change yours. Maybe even the new ones that I find. Think of it like this, like ice cream, okay? Some of us like chocolate, some like vanilla, some like pistachio. But at the end of the day, it's all ice cream, right? That's the beauty of having options. Now, I tend to use analogies, by the way, so hopefully they make sense to you too. That made sense to me. So, I don't know. We're going to roll with that. Now, the path to change is not always an easy one, especially because, like I said, right, you're the one that's making the choice. Then you are the one doing the work. But I promise you, it's worth every step. I know. I've been there. And I continue to do the work because it's now become second nature to me, my way of life. And again, not everything will resonate with you, but that is why I want to bring awareness to all the various ways that you can nurture your mind, body, your soul, and your spirit through the mindfulness life practices, motivational insights, and other holistic tools. And really, if you think about it, every day, no, every moment really, we make a choice. We start at the very beginning of the day by deciding to get up early or not, snoozing the alarm, or popping right out of bed. None of those options are easy. We think it's easy, but that's a false narrative that we tell ourselves to convince ourselves the other option is hard or harder. Think about it. The more you snooze, the harder it is to wrestle yourself out of bed. But also, popping right out of bed is hard if you're not a morning person. Being financially stable is hard. When you're broke, it's hard. Not having boundaries, that's hard. Think about how it affects you when you don't have solid boundaries. But then, setting boundaries and sticking to them, that's also hard. The point is, we make difficult decisions all the time. Like all the time, every moment. So it's just a matter of choosing your heart. Think about which option is going to make you happier in the long run. Which option is going to serve you? And then make the choice to go for it. Life is made up of opportunities, lessons, and then choices. And when you start looking at everything that way, your entire world changes. Now, I'm going to share with you an experience I had just earlier this year when I applied this mantra. I've always had a bit of social anxiety, a lot of social anxiety. I've had challenges with peopling. Is that a word? It's a word now. And I found myself thinking to myself, man, I'm lonely. I wish I had someone to share this good news with or just talk some things out with. I wish I had more friends. Because you know what? Being lonely is hard, right? Well, it's hard on our mental well-being. We need that social connection because When people are socially connected and have stable and supportive relationships, they're more likely to make healthy choices and to have better mental and physical health outcomes. Well, if you make the right social connection, that's a part of it also. But anyways, I thought, boy, I want to make some friends. But for me with social anxiety, that's so hard. In the long run, though, I thought about which option is going to serve me. So I made the choice. I chose my heart. I put myself out there. I reached out to people. And do you know what happened? No, I didn't make like a million friends, but immediately I got a boost. And I mean a boost of confidence and positive energy because I took the leap. It didn't even matter I hadn't connected. I was just so proud of myself that I did the thing. I made the choice and I acted on it. And then I went crazy and I reached out to a few more people, just throwing my friendship cast out there. And I had the biggest smile on my face and I was so happy. I mean, I was stupid happy. And I could immediately just feel the benefits of that choice. And I kept on feeling those endorphins and that confidence that overcame me. And it gave me the confidence to keep making other choices that continued to serve me. So listen, yes, the hard thing, the tough choice. It's hard. That's true. But everything is hard if you think about the benefits of each choice and how it will and is affecting you to stay right where you are. Keep doing the same things every day that don't make you happy, or taking that leap. And like Robert Frost said, taking the road less traveled, and choose your heart and watch your life change. If you're looking for a way to step out from under that mask and find healing in mind, body, soul, and spirit, I'd love for you to join me on this journey. Just hit that follow button, stay connected, turn on your notifications, and let's grow together. Like I said, the path may not be easy, but I promise you it's worth every step. You've got this. Just a quick disclaimer. It's the legal stuff. The guidance, insights, and oracle readings shared here are intended for informational, inspirational, and entertainment purposes only, and aren't a substitute for professional, medical, legal, or psychological advice, diagnosis, or treatment. As a life guide and intuitive, I'm here to offer support and guidance to help you navigate your journey with mindfulness and positivity. Remember, you're always in control of your choices, and it's important to seek licensed professionals when you need them. And while I am a licensed life coach, I am not your life coach. By listening, you accept that any decisions or actions that you take based on this podcast are your own responsibility. I thank you so much for being here and trusting me to be a part of your journey. I love you so much, and I am so grateful for you. With love and light, see you next time.